I'd been dating my boyfriend for 7 years and we still weren't married. Hannah said, when a couple drifts that long without tying the knot, chances are they'll break up. I didn't believe her. We loved each other, only our parents disagreed. But even that obstacle was gone now. I needed the family registry booklet in my pocket, planning to surprise my boyfriend. When the spotlight hit me, I felt the universe was on my side. The host asked my boyfriend, "Is the lady next to you your girlfriend?" Ethan answered without hesitation, "No, just a friend. I'm already into someone else." Before we go on, subscribe and tell us in the comments where you're watching from. Ethan's voice rang in my ears. My vision blurred. The host teased, "So is the girl you like the same type as your friend here?" Ethan smiled softly. "Nope, they're total opposites. The girl I like is one of a kind." It would have sounded romantic if he weren't my boyfriend. Scattered whispers floated around us. "Is that chick some clingy bro girl? He just said he likes someone else and she still tagged along?" Zero sense of boundaries. I clenched my sleeve, tears slipped out despite myself. Hidden under my cap brim, they vanished into my hair. 7 years, dismissed by Ethan as if they'd never happened. My chest ached so badly the booklet stayed in my bag. The host swung the mic toward me. "Miss, do you have a boyfriend? Does he know you're at an arena show with another guy?" The sharp question pushed the crowd to a fever pitch. Every stare felt like a laser. I couldn't lift my head. If I broke down now, I'd look guilty. I fought to steady myself, but no sound came. The host pressed harder. In panic I reached for Ethan. He shook me off. Conversation swelled into a roar. I started picking at my nails until a hand caught mine, interlacing our fingers on his knee. "She's shy," a calm voice cut in. "Direct your questions at me." I looked up, stunned, into eyes I knew too well. The host squealed, "2 guys, 1 girl, and you seat your girlfriend in the middle, so generous." He shrugged. "Better view from here." "What can you do?" I'd paid a scalper a fortune for these dead center seats to celebrate Ethan's birthday. Anything less, and the visuals suffered. The host opened his mouth again but was cut off. "We came for the show, not your monologue. Don't steal the spotlight, buddy." The host gave a dry chuckle and backed off. I croaked a thank you. He was quiet, then grunted, sucking hard on his straw in clear annoyance. On the ride home Ethan beat me to the punch. "Who's that guy? You hook up right in front of me?" I almost laughed. "You just told the world I'm not your girlfriend, so what right do you have to ask?" Ethan's brows slammed together. "You know exactly what you are. Going public helps us how? What am I? An emotional advice streamer? Dating doesn't hurt my brand." He must think I'm an idiot. He kept at it. "Who is he?" "I know your circle's messy, but I didn't expect you to be." I was too tired to fight. "You've met him before. As for the girl you mentioned, I wonder if I know her." The guy who'd bailed me out was Logan, from the Sterling Manor next door. Our dads were army buddies, the families were tight. Logan and I were comrades too, of the playground war variety. Ever since I pulled his pants down in 2nd grade, his glare had stuck. Never expected him to show up tonight. Ethan dropped the interrogation. He snuggled close, soothing me. "It's for our own good. Reveal the relationship and our numbers tank, then you'll regret it." I said nothing. My mind kept circling the girl he'd talked about. I stream about love for a living. My chat is basically a feelings forum. I opened my stream and threw out the topic: when a relationship hits freezing point, walk away or keep trying. Viewers dived in. "Leave. Don't chase sunk cost, later losses hurt more. All couples fight. After the freeze you might sink better than ever." Yesterday's concert made me realize Ethan and I had probably been broken long before I noticed. Outsiders see clearly, maybe the internet had answers. Recalling our memories, I sighed. If there were good times, can you just let go? After years together, can either side adjust to leaving? Top sent a Porsche. Give each other 3 chances. If the problem survives all 3, the relationship shouldn't. Miss a question 3 times, it's not the test, it's you. Chat loved it. When emotions paralyze you, let logic drive. Numbers feel cold, but they point the way. Discussion over, I opened a random Live Coke segment, and her face filled the split screen. Mia, one of the platform's top beauty streamers. The PK was brutal, my side barely led. Only moneyed insomniacs seek love advice at this hour. Mia started squirming. The penalty for losing: frog leap in front of the camera, croaking included. For a face streamer, that's career suicide. In the past, when we picked forfeits for these PK battles, we always chose harmless little stunts. Tonight Mia came out swinging for maximum humiliation. I'd argued, let's choose something else. The frog leap penalty keeps your face so low the camera can't even see it. Mia shot back, what, you can't take it? If the angle's bad, have your assistant kneel and film. All those boring punishments put the audience to sleep. Seeing I was cornered, I gave in. A pretty girl crawling in stilettos, hopping like a frog, pure embarrassment. Before I could speak, gifts exploded across her split screen. Evening Breeze sent a yacht gift. Evening Breeze sent a cosmic heart gift. Evening Breeze sent a virtual romance carriage. I stared at the familiar avatar, dazed. My phone buzzed nonstop. I glanced down to see charge after charge. Minus 28,888. Minus 20,000. The alerts only quit once her bar surged past ours. I kept my voice level. Sure you won't change the forfeit? The loser crawls, croaks, and it's recorded forever. Mia beamed. Not changing. In the end it won't be me jumping, my boyfriend won't let me lose. I spoke straight to the camera. Evening Breeze, you agree? When that clip lives online, it's a lifelong meme. The comment section crawled with a slow line. I'm with Mia, she's not losing. So you won't let her lose, which means I have to. I gave a thin, bitter laugh. My top donor refused to accept it and started spamming romance carriages too. Just as we edged ahead, Evening Breeze went on another rampage. Buzz. Buzz. My phone kept subtracting. Stop, I typed to Top. Top replied with a single question mark, then fell silent. Mia's progress bar rocketed past, she clapped in glee. I seriously want to see the queen of feel-good streams do the frog dance. Hop to it. I dropped to all fours, hopped, croaked, hopped again. Humiliation rose with every thud in my chest, cramps knifed through my stomach, cold sweat dripped off my forehead. I forced myself to the finish line. The moment the stream ended I bolted to the drugstore for painkillers. $25. I swiped my debit card, declined. Again. Declined. The cashier whispered, Miss, maybe, check your Jordan? A chill ran down my spine. Fingers shaking, I opened my banking app. Transaction, $1. Available Jordan, $0. Ethan had drained every cent into platform gifts, nothing left. I limped home, doubled over. Ethan jerked the phone from his ear, but too late, I'd heard her voice, Mia. You funneled all my money to Mia's stream? I asked. He shrugged. Yeah. Showering gifts boosts my visibility. Once I blow up, your mom won't dare look down on me. Cramps twisted my gut, I fought to stay calm. Then why not gift my stream? Do you even know what today is? You gave everything to Mia. Now I can't afford $25 for painkillers. He rolled his eyes. Don't be dramatic, every woman gets a period. You're not royalty. 25 a month, 300 a year, you burn money like it's tissue. That same line let him vacuum my Alipay, my Venmo, my everything. Nothing like the boy who once carried me to the ER when I fainted. I hurt too much to argue. I clutched his pant leg. Underage refunds can reverse the charges, please, I'm begging you, apply. I'm in agony. I squeezed harder, as if pain in my hand might mute the pain below. He flung me off. Quit faking, no one dies from cramps. Women survived centuries without pills. Can't you back my dream? A good wife lifts her man to the clouds, the man later showers her with gold. Stop whining, my patience has a ceiling. I slumped against the couch, lips quivering. If you won't get that money back, we're done. Ethan exploded. You and your parents only care about cash. 7 years together mean less than numbers on a screen. Women depreciate with age, don't screw yourself out of your last safety net. He slammed the door, not sparing a glance at me on the floor. Tears came in waves, I speed-dialed Hannah. Through a fog I saw a tall figure kick the door in. Of course, when it rains, it pours. Even burglars pick lousy timing, Hannah snarled. When I stirred, she snapped her mouth shut and crept closer. Girl, you awake? Wanna celebrate with a breakup? I managed a smile. Could be arranged. Hannah exhaled in relief. Your eyesight's finally back. I thought Ethan was just useless, didn't expect cheating. You're collapsed at home and he's off having candlelight filet with Mia. She flashed the trending tab at me. Beauty streamer dines with lover, candlelight chemistry sizzles. Watching them gaze at each other, I felt ridiculous. I'm in too much pain to buy pills, and he books fine dining for her. Not counting the live fiasco, this was strike two. I wasn't sure I'd survive a third. Hannah patted my shoulder. Trash belongs in the dumpster. You deserve better, say, him. She pointed as Logan pushed the door open. Meeting his eyes, I jolted upright. Don't be crazy, we're impossible. You remember how we left things, right? Hannah hesitated. Pretty sure he's over that. I could barely speak. Logan stepped closer. Thanks for taking me to the hospital. He flinched, then answered, no need to thank me, just happened to be around. Hannah spoke first. We've got him to thank. Without him, I'd never have kicked your front door in. Young, strong, earns his own money, and actually has a backbone, beats that mooch who used his girlfriend's cash to chase other girls. I'd never felt so mortified. For the first time I realized Ethan was simply trash. After I was discharged, Hannah came with me to pack up. When Ethan saw me arrive with movers, he sneered. Claire, enough with the drama. Still putting on a show? Nobody else is going to want you. Don't doom yourself to dying alone. I stayed calm. Hannah laughed in sheer disgust. What species of toad are you? You think I'd regret the split? Looks to me like you'd suffocate without Claire. Can't even mooch properly, loser. Ethan didn't dare snap back at Hannah, so he swiveled his guns toward me. Claire, without me you're a worn-out shoe, free and still unwanted. I put up with you even though you didn't fit. What are you so proud of? A figure shot over and punched Ethan to the floor. Who do you think you are? If you don't want that dog mouth, donate it. Ethan scrambled up, his gaze flicking between me and Logan. No wonder you dumped me, you were already cheating. You're the cheap one. One man clearly isn't enough for you. He spewed filth. I shook with rage. Ethan, you've turned our 7 years into a joke. He snarled back. A virtuous wife keeps her husband from trouble. You stole 7 years from me. Logan lunged again. I held him off. I stepped up to Ethan, curved my lips in a smile, then cracked a hard slap across his face. Congratulations, you're free. From now on we walk separate roads. The moment I turned away, tears fell. 7 years, wasted. After the breakup I moved back to Vance. Cutting my parents off for Ethan's sake was the decision I regret most. I hadn't noticed how old Mom had grown. She hugged me, patting my back. Just come home, nothing else matters. I took a breather for a while. An emotional advice streamer has to guide others in a healthy frame of mind. One day Hannah forwarded me a stream link. I tapped it, Ethan and Mia. Hannah texted, the two cheats are a duo now, rewriting history together. Saying you pined for him and he turned you down, delusional much? On screen they acted like an old married couple, finishing each other's sentences. Mia wore a look of pure scorn. Some streamers sell a woke, rational image while secretly hitting on my boyfriend. What a mega T-tramp. Bullet comments flooded in cursing me. My loyal fans who defended me were booted within seconds. Hannah asked, should we go live and tear those love rats apart? This is infuriating. I shook my head. Drop it. Let them jump, they won't last. Hannah sighed but agreed. I exited, reported the stream for misinformation, laughable, who flaunts their own filth. And within moments the room was banned. I blinked. The platform had never axed a high-traffic caster so fast. Home felt like a spa retreat, yet Hannah paced like a caged tiger. At this rate you'll literally sit around picking your toes. Mia undercuts every deal of yours by 10%, trying to smother you. Her fake couple marketing is working. Everyone buys her garbage. And, the doorbell cut her off. I opened it. Logan. Hope I'm not interrupting? Hannah waved hurriedly. Logan looked at me and held out a contract. Take a look. I flipped through, a famous dating show offer. He said, I want us to pose as a couple on the show. It'll also fix your PR nightmare. His eyes stayed locked on mine, dark and serious. Hannah squeezed in to read, elbowing me, her face screaming say yes. I just got dumped. Jumping into a dating show feels wrong. Hannah exploded. What's wrong? The scumbag is rolling in cash while you hesitate. Once we're on, we'll own the trending tab and land headline ads. Your folks are aging. Do you want them seeing you vilified online? Her words hit home. Mom really is getting older. I can earn offline, but I don't want her labeled somebody's mom wherever she goes. I glanced at Logan. Are we sure we won't brawl on camera? If the other cast can't break us up, what then? He chuckled. Relax, I know how to shield my girlfriend in front of a lens. As long as you don't yank my pants off, we'll stay peaceful. I rubbed my nose, cursing the fact that he owned a mouth. On filming day I stepped out of the car first, and literally ran into Ethan and Mia. Mia's voice shot up, terrified the mics might miss her. Claire, seriously? Chasing my boyfriend onto the set, have some shame. Ethan looked smug. I snorted. Go rehearse at a studio, this is a dating show, not the psych ward. Logan strolled over, I hooked my arm through his. My boyfriend's top tier, why would he eye your leftover trash? Logan twitched, then slid his hand to my waist. Mia sized him up, the contempt in her gaze when she looked at Ethan almost comical. We loved tearing into each other, but I had to admit Logan's face was flawless. Even Hannah, devotee of conceptual pretty boys, saluted his visuals. Ethan noticed Mia's shift and his complexion soured. The show's first task, share first impressions. Ethan, gentle, kind, beautiful, I was hooked the instant I saw her. Mia lowered her head, all faux shyness. Mia, loyal, utterly devoted. The moment I got with him I knew he was faithful, willing to give up everything for me. She finished, gazing at Ethan with goo-goo eyes. Ethan met her stare, his smile stiff around the edges. The comment section exploded with "I'm dead" from the sugar rush. Hilarious. Those two were already hooking up while he and I were still together. Loyalty, what a joke. When my turn came, I rattled off a cursory compliment about Logan's face. He's ridiculously hot. Even if we crash and burn, our future kids will hit the genetic jackpot, total win. The rest of the cast cracked up. Only Ethan's jaw tightened. When Logan started talking, I was dying to know what he could possibly remember about me besides lifelong nemesis. Logan locked eyes with me, the corner of his mouth hitching into wicked amusement. I'm in a garbage mood, don't tell me he's actually going to say that. His eyes confirmed my fears. I lunged to clamp a hand over his mouth, he yanked me into his chest instead. The first thing she ever did to me was yank my pants off, little pervert. A collective gasp swept the set. I gave up and stayed buried against his jacket. Mortifying. Public execution. The director fanned the flames, do tell, spare no detail. Looked like a raccoon in a melon patch. Logan's low voice rumbled right beside my ear. It was one of those drizzly spring days, apricot petals everywhere. I thought you were finally confessing. Turns out you only had eyes for my jeans. You grabbed, you tugged, you bolted, no goodbye, just me standing there with two bare legs catching the breeze. Online and off, everyone lost it. Director, so it was love at first, de-pantsing? The whole crew double-tapped the director's perfect summary. I lifted my head, scrambling to salvage a scrap of dignity. Blame bad luck, you were the only guy in sight. Whose pants was I supposed to steal? Logan's eyes glittered. You waited at the front gate. Seriously, would you've dared stripping your dad or mine? The director smelled fresh meat. You two grew up next door? Childhood sweethearts? I nodded. My dad and Logan's are tight, the families got along great, except for Logan and me. Mia chimed in, so why pull his pants down? That's just rude. Imagine if Logan had been a fragile little kid, you could have scarred him for life. I felt my face flatline. Logan fired back, scarred? You worried my girlfriend might hurt me? He stared Mia down, waiting for her answer. The host tried to smooth things over. Claire, we're dying to know, why did you pants him? He snuck a finger point at Logan, praying he wouldn't notice. Logan just laughed, thoroughly entertained. I croaked, I lost a bet to Hannah. She demanded $5 and wouldn't let it go. I couldn't part with the cash, so she said I had to yank someone's jeans instead. Logan looked offended. So in your book my pants are worth less than $5? I squeaked a defense. $5 buys 10 popsicles. What's a pair of jeans gonna do for me? Logan was speechless. Comments detonated, screen nothing but haha. I pressed my palm to my forehead. Today I officially ran out of face. From now on the internet will remember me as the feelings guru who pantsed her boyfriend. The second we were in the car I rounded on him. Why air that on camera? Couldn't you keep it PG for once? You stripped me, my virtue's gone. I have to alert the planet before someone steals you. He spoke like we were the real deal. I reminded him, we're fake. If this gets too big, we'll never walk it back. Logan shrugged. Can't walk it back? Then we get married. Dad told me when I was 6, only my wife gets to see the family jewels. You're the one who pulled my jeans off. I groaned. We're never living this down. Logan smirked. Count your blessings. Snagging a husband this hot is winning the lottery. I punched his arm. Shut up. You still planning to get yourself a girlfriend someday? He pulled to the curb. Claire, I've spelled it out. Don't tell me you're clueless. In all these years, have you once seen me date? I thought hard. Logan's track record was blank. From high school till now, girls have thrown themselves at him. He shot down every one. It can't be because of me. I was with Ethan for 7 years. Makes no sense. Before I could protest further, my phone buzzed. Ethan, I know Logan's your dad's godson. You're pretending for the show. If that leaks, you're both toast. Let's not break up. 7 years, Claire. I don't want the world turning on you. His words oozed concern, for me, supposedly. I found it darkly funny. He's the one who quit first. I just said it out loud. So you want Mia and me serving you together, indoors and out? Ethan replied. Perfect setup. We earn outside, you stay home the pampered wife. There are couples online bankrolled by one sugar mama. I still work, so you'd pocket both our paychecks. I actually laughed. Even 3 chances would be wasted on this version of Ethan. I asked, and Mia's okay with this? He said, what's done is done. She'll come around. I pushed, will she pay my debts? You saw her sabotage me. My inbox is wall-to-wall breach of contract notices. Ethan went quiet. So that's his love, constant cost-benefit analysis. I gave a soft, bitter laugh. Ethan, you really know how to disappoint. And I really know how to pick M. My chuckle caught Logan's ear. He took the phone, scrolled the chat, eyebrows knitting tight. Why even answer scum like this? His thumb hovered to delete. I stopped him. Filming wrapped on round 1 and almost immediately started round 2. The hashtag cursed lovebirds Claire and Logan rocketed up the trending tab. Viewers and fans were spamming the show's official account, demanding the next episode, so the director moved the shoot up to ride the heat. On set, Mia wore a smug little smile, nothing like the fit she'd thrown when taping Wrapped last time. Before the director could even announce the rundown, she blurted out, Director, are fake couples allowed on this show? The director didn't answer. I asked, what exactly do you mean? Some people will do anything for money, morals be damned? She shoved her phone toward the camera. On screen was a clipped chat between Ethan and me, only my lines, trimmed to sound worst. You call yourself a relationship guru, but you're a joke. You knew he was taken and still begged him to pay your debts. No wonder your top fans line up in the stream room, you reel every one of them in like this. The comment section exploded. Holy crap, showbiz cash is easy, she'll fake it even solo. Girl's part octopus, snags a fake boyfriend, then goes after someone else's. Last week when she joked about dropping her pants I was already disgusted, but y'all shipped it like crazy. Logan stared at the scrolling hate and started toward the camera. I caught his arm. I asked Ethan, do you agree with what she just said? Ethan's gaze darted away. He said nothing. He'd obviously given her his silent okay. I looked straight into the lens and spoke, slow and clear. I dated Ethan for 7 years. We broke up only a short while ago. As for why, I think Miss Sterling knows better than I do. He emptied my debit card right there in your stream room. Viewers who'd watched that night started typing. I remember that stream. Claire was about to win when some big shooter topped her again. She went white. I thought she hated losing, but I remember too. If she'd feared losing she wouldn't have told her own top to stop. Now I get why she asked the rival top if he wanted to keep going. Turns out that top was her boyfriend. Side chick drags the real girlfriend? I'm cackling. Mia panicked. Where's your proof? We were already a couple by the time you split. I gave a cold laugh and opened my WhatsApp thread. So after the breakup Ethan kept swiping his ex-girlfriend's linked card? After the breakup he still texted ex-girlfriend to pick up groceries on her way home? As for that so-called sugar daddy top, I tapped the avatar. The profile read female, age 53. Looks more like top to me. $10 it's my secret mom fan. Logan's fingers tightened around mine. Mia floundered. So what? That doesn't change the fact you faked a boyfriend for ratings. Logan stepped forward. Bringing her on the show was my idea. Short of that, I had zero chance of getting her to look at me. She treats me like the plague. I was out of options. Gasp swept the set. No one expected a live confession. The mom fan viewers melted. Hold up, that top avatar looks familiar. The director smelled fresh buzz and blew that comment up across the screen. Definitely someone's alt. I swear that streamer forgot to switch accounts and outed himself. The director feigned shock. Logan, is that why you skipped pants duty, catfishing as a middle-aged woman? The joke diffused the room. I glanced back, startled. Logan didn't look away, his eyes burned into me. Level 50 plus on the platform, dude, just call it family wages. That high? He basically hands his whole paycheck over. Bro, if you're going full simp, hand it straight to wifey, cut the middleman. Logan laughed at the barrage. Say yes and it's all yours, gladly. I dropped my gaze, shame sneaking in. If only those 7 years had never happened. Claire, say yes, Logan's mom chimed from offstage. If he hadn't shown us every stream, we'd have worried ourselves sick. He's waited this long, we trust him to treat you right. My own mom walked in, not sparing Ethan a look. His face turned green. When did you start liking me? I asked. Always have, ever since you. This time I slapped a hand over his mouth. The comment section finished for him. Ever since she yanked his pants down. Haha, so will you? Logan's eyes pinned me. I opened my mouth, he covered it. If you don't say yes, I'll just keep chasing. I picked this melon myself, I know it'll be sweet. Helpless, if he won't take my answer, why ask? Everyone on set went home happy that day. Logan was ecstatic he'd landed a girlfriend. The director was ecstatic the ratings had shattered records. The only miserable ones were Ethan and his new flame. Their polished images imploded on air. Whenever Mia, her stream room flooded with homewrecker spam, she's basically unemployable in the influencer world. Ethan became public enemy number 1. Netizens fire off complaint letters to any company that hires him. Nowhere will take him, so he crawled back to his hometown. Before boarding his flight, he texted me, Claire, I'm sorry. I tapped delete, erasing him from my life for good. Hannah was over the moon. She could finally stop scrambling for my brand deals. After Logan and I blew up, offers poured in, so many that even wedding vendors came knocking. Logan insisted on signing one of the bridal packages. The moment the contract was inked, the other shoe dropped. How about we snap the photos and just get married for real? Logan suggested. I found a tender patch of skin on his waist and twisted. Don't think I don't know the owner of this studio was your college roommate, Taylor. Nice little scheme. Whatever it takes to make you Mrs. Sterling, he said. I looped my arms around his neck, he dipped his head. I sealed the promise with a kiss. Then take good care of me, husband. Thanks for listening to today's story. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with friends. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section, so drop your opinions and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories. See you next time.